It is truly astonishing to see the increasing number of women today who are producing and marketing lascivious content featuring themselves. Many of these women just a decade ago would never have even entertained the thought of selling such content, let alone pursuing a career as an E-thot. Most would have been mortified. So, to put it simply, the following scenario has played out countless times over the past few years. A regular girl gains fame for doing some kind of dance on TikTok, and as the year unfolds, she gradually takes a more risque persona, and by the end of the year, she's got herself an OnlyFans account. What I myself find truly baffling is that this phenomenon hasn't even been studied yet, considering how prevalent it is and the impact it's having on society. Moreover, how the mainstream media has become one of the largest voices championing it. And the 800-pound gorilla has now entered the fray, with Google's new video AI tech announced in May of this year, as it's put OnlyFans and its legion of female creators on notice that their careers as E-thots could be in serious trouble. And why is this? Well, as AI pumps out endless variations tailored to any preference 24/7, many simps are already beginning to ask themselves why pay for real content when AI can deliver a flawless alternative. This isn't just a rival, it's a potential tsunami for the entire industry. And while we're going to be talking about the disastrous life choices of E-thots and the reckless financial decisions of their simps, why not conversely make good life choices for yourself? And what am I talking about? Cocoa flavanols that can stimulate stem cells in your bone marrow to enter your bloodstream like bees in a beehive. They travel to repair damage in your heart, liver, skin, and elsewhere. But let's let Harvard scientist Dr. William Li explain its potential to aid your body's repair process.
Well, clinical studies have been done with high flavanol cocoa to show that in men who are in their 60s with heart disease, they could actually just have 2 cups of dark chocolate hot cocoa a day for a month. Yeah. And they doubled the amount of stem cells in their bloodstream, and their circulation improved measurably. And then what's even more important and impressive is that there was a study called the Cosmos study that was completed recently that showed that eating high flavanol cocoa decreases the risk of cardiovascular death.
Yeah.
Right, over a period
like a statin.
Like a statin, right. Exactly. Except made with by eating the same thing that you use to make chocolate. So we're not telling people to go out to have chocolate, which is a confection, which has got a lot of sugar and all kinds of other stuff in it. Yeah. But it's the stuff underneath it, the core of it.
So dark chocolate's flavanols, cocoa's key compound, well, it gets lost in processing, but Black Forest Supplements and its cocoa is a stem cell power-up. Got aging, slow recovery, or weak immunity issues? Blame lazy stem cells. Flavanols, however, wake 'em up, a fountain of youth, if you will, for tissue repair, healing, immunity, and glowing skin. Studies also show that flavanols increase stem cell circulation by over 100%. And at only 20 calories with no sugar, it mixes great with things like coffee or shakes. Hollywood elites, for their part, are dropping insane amounts of money on stem cell injections, but this high flavanol cocoa naturally boosts your own stem cell production. Using this product personally, I've experienced real results. No brain fog, higher energy, and sharper focus. So man, nobody's coming to help. Training, endurance, proper nutrition, and smart supplement choices are necessary and paramount. So here's the deal. I've got an exclusive offer with the guys at Black Forest Supplements that'll give you a 40% off store-wide discount, including the cocoa, but it only lasts for the next 48 hours. And this stuff does sell out fast, so don't wait. You've only got one you, so be your best you. So hit the link in the description or the pinned comment to stock up before it's gone. Every girl now has the potential to reach a global audience. If an algorithm decides she should go viral for any reason, she suddenly has millions of eyes on her. And this marks an unprecedented moment in time, one that ordinary women have never encountered throughout all of human history until just the past few years. Suddenly, someone who was a complete unknown now finds herself with a colossal audience. But what does she do with that audience? Most will offer that audience something they are willing to pay for, and for most women, the only commodity they possess that others might realistically pay for is their sexuality. Thus, many of these e-girls then move on to post racier and racier content to quench their legions of thirsty simps that are starved for female companionship. But I'll never do photos in my birthday suit, you silly boys. And then when the money starts drying up, so she does then post more lascivious content, but then explains, but of course I'll never do toys. And then it just slides on from there. Younger girls, for their part, browsing TikTok and Instagram, get fed endless videos of these seemingly rich, happy, super cool girls in their early 20s driving sports cars and going on glamorous holidays in places like Dubai. Of course, in the content these women put out on safe for work channels like TikTok, they never mention how or why they have so much money, as these influencers never mention, for example, Dubai porta potty parties that they participate in with wealthy Arabs that use them as a bog to relieve themselves on. And so now, many young girls dream of being Instagram and TikTok E-thots, and that they can become gajillionaires by using OnlyFans. While only a tiny few will make those millions, most won't, and will have traded their dignity for something similar in price to that of a cheeseburger, leaving an internet record of their escapades and making them extremely damaged goods when later looking to form a family. Sometimes science fiction misses by a country mile, and sometimes it's so prescient as to be chilling. In that vein, Google has just unleashed this May what looks to be the start of something huge. A new video AI that creates lifelike clips from simple prompts. Type woman walking along the beach with a pigeon on her shoulder, and whoosh, realistic content, no human needed. This tech is cheap, fast, affordable, and accessible, leveraging massive computing power and advanced algorithms to mimic reality. Creators of any stripe, businesses and everyday users, can then generate tailored content in minutes, no camera or studios needed. But here's the big question. What does this mean for the E-thot simp economy, and specifically platforms like OnlyFans? In 2023, OnlyFans alone handled $6.6 billion in gross payments, with creators pocketing over $5 billion. But Google's new video tech AI could turn this upside down. OnlyFans, obviously, for their part, has been put on notice. Their CEO, Kelly Blair, said in 2024 they won't allow fully AI-generated accounts, but creators can already use AI to enhance their images and videos. And this won't be enough to stop the wave. Many are now saying that this AI content could shake the industry to its core in as little as 5 years. And with women that are flooding the platform now, well, what is the future for these women? These women are banking on a system that could crumble under this new AI's weight. And for these women, it's a risky bet given the dignity that they are so frivolously frittering away. And what's important to understand on the simp side of the equation is that this AI is endless. It can churn out unlimited variations tailored to any taste, 24/7. So if you're a simp, why pay for a real person's content when AI offers a flawless, on-demand alternative? This isn't just competition, it's a potential earthquake. Human creators face a flood of AI-generated rivals that don't tire, don't charge much, and don't say no. The simp E-thot economy, built on scarcity, supposedly, and personal connections, could see demand shift hard and fast to these new AI solutions. And to go over that just a little more thoroughly, some might suggest that it is the personal interactions between the E-thot and simp that makes the OnlyFans experience what it is today. However, most of the larger accounts are already using AI chatbots to interact with their dribbling fans, and the new generation of AI bots specifically being brought to market are for this express purpose. So why then should a simp not build his own fantasy woman in exactly the way he wants her, in appearance, personality, or whatever? I'm not saying that either side of the E-thot simp equation is good or healthy as an option. I think it's a social catastrophe. But what we're doing here is speculating on the earthquake that AI will have on this economy that many women have tied themselves to and done so for life, as the internet never forgets. So while OnlyFans banks on connection, personal chats, custom requests, AI is and will mimic this with chatbots and tailored videos, eroding the OnlyFans E-thot edge. It might actually be a good thing too, as the next generation of women might not see selling themselves on the internet as a viable life strategy or as a career. Google's new video gen AI is a beast, realistic, cheap, and relentless. And it could flip this entire E-thot simp economy, hitting OnlyFans and their creators where it hurts: subscriptions, revenue, and relevance. And the E-thot simp to OnlyFans pipeline, it's a mess. And of course, I'm only commenting on it as I think the entire OnlyFans industry is a civilizational disaster. So what do you think? Leave me your thoughts in the comment section below to keep the conversation going. Always the reminder to check to see that you are still subscribed. Also, remember, you can, unlike simps and E-thots of the world, you can make good choices for yourself. Check out Black Force Supplements and their amazing range of products now with a store-wide 40% off discount going on right now. I've been using their stuff for over a year now, and I can really say I do feel the difference. So that's it. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.